Okay, in this video, I wanted to talk about the controller for this mini split. Now, when you use controller, you can't just use it here. It does have this little infrared and this little thing you have to point at the device, okay, in order to operate it. So the way I suggest you use it is to keep it on auto. You can see that here's a mode. If I push the mode, it goes from air conditioning, demoisturizing, fan only, heat, and auto. I suggest you keep it on auto, and then the temperature, you just go up and down on temperature. You set whatever temperature you want, and then the fan speed, keep that on auto as well. Where's the fan speed? Fan up here. So you can control the fan speed, or you can just keep it on auto. Having it set on auto mode and auto fan, that's going to be your most efficient. Now, if it's summertime and you just want to run the air conditioner for, you just want to select the mode, like air conditioning in the summertime, make sure you keep the eco mode on. You can see this little light comes on for eco. Okay, that's going to just make it much more efficient. But if you go down to mode and you do auto, it's automatically going to be eco, so that doesn't really do anything. Okay. Powerful, that's if you wanted to work extra hard for a little bit, like if you wanted to cool down or heat up faster, you hit that button, and then it'll deactivate within like 15 or 20 minutes or something like that. Okay, so that's what that is. So the fan, keep it on auto. Quiet mode, it's just for fan, just keep it on. It's better if you just keep it on auto. It's pretty smart. That's sleep if you want to have it cycle off at a certain time. This is a Daikin 12K unit, so you can always Google it and find more information on there as well. Okay, so that's that unit there. These in the bedrooms are Fujitsu's 9K units. These remotes are a little bit different. So you do want to have it on auto. I suggest you have it auto. It kind of cycles through cool, dry, fan, heat, auto. You can see there's auto. So I suggest keep it on auto. For the fan, same thing. You can have fan high, low, medium, or quiet. I suggest you just keep it on auto. You set the temperature here, whatever temperature you want. Powerful, the same thing. It'll work a little bit harder. It'll cost you more money if it's working harder, but you can do that. And then economy. The economy button, you can see what that looks like right there, that little symbol. And you can see that same symbol over here that tells you if you have it on eco mode or not. Okay, so for this one, you have to keep it on eco mode even when it's on auto mode and auto fan. You still want to control the economy button there. The set and swing, easy. I have these on auto. That has to do with this little blade that opens up. But if you, for some reason, want to control it, you can control it there. Then you have some timers on the bottom as well, start and stop. Obviously, so you do have to point it at the device in order for it to start and stop. Okay, you can see light the green lights light up. So if I just have it on the wall here, and I hit the power button, it doesn't turn the actual unit off. It doesn't do anything. You actually have to take it out of the cradle, point it at the head, and turn it off and on that way. Okay, I suggest you keep it on auto for mode and for fan speed as well. Okay, now keep in mind that these two units are identical. These two are 9K Daikins. The heat setting, it does have the heat setting. Sometimes the heat setting does take there's like a defrost setting. So if you ever see, I believe this power button will blink. If that blinks, that means it's in a defrost setting. So it just has to, the outside unit it's getting too cold on the outside because it's taking all the cold air from the inside and putting it outside. So sometimes the outdoor condenser gets too cold. So it has to defrost. So it has to, you know, defrost itself. Now, these things are not like window ACs where they blast super cold air all the time. These things are much more efficient. This is more like a crock pot, not a microwave. Okay, those old, like, we do have a window AC unit inside over here. I'll talk about that one in a little bit. So these are not as energy efficient as the mini splits. Okay, so these blow super cold and super hot, and they work great, but they use more energy. Okay, the mini splits are much more energy efficient, but they're more like a crock pot. It takes longer for these to cool down and for these to heat up. So when you come home, don't just blast it on expecting it to get hot or cold really fast. Ideally, with a timer or a schedule, you want these things to start working about an hour before you get home, or have it run day and night, even when you're not here. But set it, you know, at a, you know, if it's wintertime or summertime, just have it work not so hard throughout the entire day. That way, it's just much more energy efficient. Okay, for this one right over here. You do want to, if you don't watch this one can be very expensive to operate. This one's electric, but you want to keep it on econ as well. Okay, watch your temperature. Right now it's not plugged in, but you want to keep it on economy. Okay, and the same thing with fan. Keep it on auto. So econ auto. That way it doesn't. And when you do that, it doesn't get cold terribly fast. It doesn't get hot terribly fast, but it's going to be more energy efficient. Okay. I think that's it. Any questions? You can always look for these. You know, just Google the information on these two different devices, and you can find much more information. You can probably find a lot more than what I know. Okay, but that's all there is to it. Thanks. I forgot to mention, in this house, we do have a gas wall furnace. Generally, for heat, it's usually cheaper to run the gas furnace instead of the mini splits. But this is 2023. This year, natural gas has been very expensive. So I'm not sure if it'll be less expensive to run the mini splits or the gas furnace. But you do have a gas furnace here. You know, you set the temperature here, right? You just set it here, whatever temperature you want. You know, I'm just going to crank it way up, and you can hear it kick on. I don't know if you hear it, but I can hear it. Okay. So if you, it's really a total personal preference. Don't know what that's for. On what you want to do, whether it's gas or electric. It's kind of nice with the mini splits because you can just heat and cool individual rooms, whereas this wall furnace it heats the entire house. So just if you're in your room by yourself, do you want to heat the whole house up, or do you just want to heat up that one room? It seems to me to be more energy efficient to heat just one room up versus the entire house. So it's entirely up to you. You can check it out, see which one you find more beneficial. And these, you know, all these little doors on these mini splits, they do open and close kind of automatically. And when you turn them off, they should, I believe, they close all the way. Okay, I think that is it.